everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to my cozy fall apartment tour for 2023. I wanted to put together a video for you all to showcase all of my cozy fall decor for this year in one place, and I'm going to have links in the description box down below with tons of decor links for this year, and especially my favorite items will be down there. But if there's anything you would like a link to that you do not see down there, just leave me a comment and I will get back to you as soon as I can and let you know where those items came from and give you a link if I am able to provide one. And before we dive into the apartment tour, I wanted to take a quick second to introduce myself. If you are new here today, welcome. My name is Sarah and I love making tons of shop with me videos, home decorating, and seasonal decorating. So if that is stuff that you are interested in, I would love for you to join my YouTube family by hitting that subscription button down below. And let's go ahead and dive into my fall apartment tour for 2023. We're starting off by walking in through my front door where I have a cute little arrangement hanging up that I picked up at Ross a few years ago. And then the first thing that I wanted to show you all is this entryway area. This is called a mud cubby, and I have my fall light up sign from Hobby Lobby, a little hanging basket from the spring shop at Hobby Lobby that I got last year on clearance for 90% off, that I added some corn and a pumpkin, and I also added some corn up by the fall sign. And then on the bench, I just have a yellow blanket from Marshall's, I believe, and then I have a couple throw pillows that I put there. And now we're going to move on to the dining area, and the first thing that I wanted to show you all is, of course, my tiered tray, which is right next to the door as you walk in. I absolutely love the way that this turned out this year with tons of cute little finds from Hobby Lobby, and I decided to go ahead and add some fairy lights this year just to give it an extra little pop. And I love the way that it looks with those fairy lights, especially when all the lights are out, and I can just see a nice little glow coming from over in the dining area. Next up is my coffee bar, and I decided to just do exactly what I did last year, so I didn't have any changes over here, and I do have some plans to do a makeover on this area sometime in the new year. On the other side of my dining area, I have this cute picture hanging up from Hobby Lobby, and right below I have my charcuterie board display. I switched out a couple of the boards for some fall ones and added in some other fall touches. I also added in a leaf garland and some more fairy lights along the top of the picture, and I just love the way that this wall turned out over here. It is very warm and cozy for fall. For the centerpiece on my table, I switched out my salt and pepper shakers for some pumpkin ones, added in a lantern from Hobby Lobby, and of course added in a delicious fall treat to my little treat stand that I have as a part of my centerpiece. And now we're moving on into the kitchen. For the island this year, I decided to switch things up, and I did a cute little pumpkin patch. The centerpiece is a cake stand with a scarecrow and a candle sitting on top, and around that I have a green garland with lots of pumpkins scattered throughout, and of course added in some more fairy lights to give another pop of that warm, cozy lighting. Moving on to the other side of the kitchen, I added some garland and lights up above my cabinets. And for the countertops, I wanted to keep things pretty simple since we do cook a lot and I bake more this time of year. I didn't want everything to be super cluttered. But the main thing that I did over here is I switched out my picture that sits next to the sink for a fall one. This is my favorite fall quote, and I also switched out the candles for some fall ones, and I think this turned out really cute. I switched out my Mrs. Meyer's for the fall apple cider scent, which is my favorite one they have all year. And then I added in a couple little pumpkins over in this corner here, just to give it a little pop, but not too crazy. And then I did a pumpkin pie recipe pumpkin sitting next to my cookbook. And of course, my little terracotta pot scarecrow that I made is sitting up on top of the fridge. We're moving on into the living room now, where I added in lots of garland and pumpkins and scarecrows to make this room super cozy. I added a simple fall garland and a couple pumpkins to my blanket ladder just to give it a little pop. I didn't want to switch out the blankets because I didn't want to make it too crazy over here. I added my pumpkin patch sign to the top of the entertainment center hutch with some fall garland and candles. And of course, some more fairy lights. Y'all know how much I love my fairy lights. And on the bottom, I did add in my scarecrows sitting on the hay bales and pumpkins. And I decided to throw in some fairy lights with them this year as well. And I just love the extra pop of warm, cozy lighting that the fairy lights bring into this little pumpkin patch. It was definitely missing that last year, and I'm so glad that I thought to add it this year. To the left of the entertainment center, I have my cute little Rae Dunn boxes that I decorated with some pumpkins, and I did also switch out my signs on my hanging shelves for a fall sign and a scarecrow. I think this turned out adorable, and I absolutely love this little corner over here. Turning around to the other side of the living room, I did switch out my wall decor this year to go along with the fall decor theme. I added in lots of cozy blankets and pillows on the couch, and I just love how cozy this room ended up turning out. For the end tables this year, I added a little riser tray with a cute little arrangement from Hobby Lobby with some fall florals in it, a scarecrow, and a little light up pumpkin. I did make these very similar on both sides of the table, just switched up the scarecrow and the pumpkin colors. And for the coffee table this year, I completely changed the decor. I added in a table runner in this basket that I filled up with lots of pumpkins, some candles, and of course more fairy lights. And I also added in a delicious smelling pumpkin candle that I picked up at Hobby Lobby. Moving out of the living room, we're going to take a look at this little hallway area. To the left is my bathroom. The front door that has the wreath is my laundry room, and to the right is my bedroom. I added in a cute fall picture up on the wall, added in my scarecrows down on the floor, and of course my fall wreath that I made a couple years ago using all items from Hobby Lobby. Now we are moving on into my bedroom, and I was super excited to decorate in here, having my new furniture and finally being able to kind of have that image that I've always had of a nice bright bedroom with all of my seasonal decor. On my chest of drawers, I added in this watercolor pumpkin picture from Kirklands, and on my left end table, all I did was add in a cute little sweater pumpkin from Hobby Lobby. I did add in some garland from Kirkland's on the back of my bed, and then of course I switched out my throw pillows. The orange ones are from Amazon, and those will be linked down below. The embroidered pumpkin pillow is from Hobby Lobby. And up above my bed, I did switch out my artwork for a couple different ones from Kirkland's that I absolutely love. The blanket at the end of my bed is from Amazon, and I added in a couple fall touches to my bed basket that I always like to sit on there with a cute little fall candle from Kirkland's. I just try to add in fall touches scattered throughout, and I mostly used decor that I already had from previous years. I didn't know exactly what I wanted to do in here, so I didn't want to go crazy buying stuff when I wasn't sure how I was going to style things. So I might switch this up a little bit next year, and I think this right here might be my favorite thing. I love how my blanket basket turned out with my pillows from Kirklands. And now we are moving across the hall to my bathroom. I added in quite a few fall touches in here this year. I wanted to switch out my greenery with pops of fall leaves and pumpkins. So I did that on my sink where my soap holder and all my lotion is. And over where my pampas grass is, I did add in another one of those sweater pumpkins from Hobby Lobby, and I switched out my candle for a fall scented candle from Bath & Body Works. I used the salted butterscotch, which is one of my favorite candles for fall. With my shelves up above my toilet, again, I just switched out my greenery for some fall touches, a pumpkin, and some leaves, and I think that turned out really cute. And that is going to be all for today's video. I really hope that you all enjoyed watching this fall apartment tour. If you did, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up, and don't forget to hit that subscription button down below to join my YouTube family. I would love to have you a part of it. I hope that you all have a great day and a great week, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye!